What up, guys? Shadow here, and today you join me on a brand new Battleground Legion video. Today I wanted to sort of talk about why we lost this raid Battleground. So we're going to jump straight into it. Now, this is for kind of educational purposes for those who are involved, and also kind of entertainment purposes as well. But yeah, we're going to be jumping straight into it, and I did not do the thing that was the right thing. So hello, we have returned. This should work now. There we go.
I guess Amber and
right, so,
Ghosty on the Holy Priest.
What we are trying to do right here is good, but the problem is, right, in all the Facebook blogs, they're in the recording. I have got to turn on my Facebook before this recording, unfortunately. But the first plan that we actually had, we were assigning CC targets for the master combo. This will be running with the same team and the same strat as we've been running in the last couple. Now, the main reason why we lose this Battleground, as you can see, is just the enemy melee cooldowns along with the just the overall pressure from the enemy team. Now, as you can see here, the elemental shaman, if you look at my recount, bottom of the screen is topping damage, followed by their, I believe it's their ret pally. So this is stuff we should be looking at, and could be looking at for the future. Now, what was basically happening, as you can see, if I just pause switch on Shadow here, as you can see, just here, you have one, our shaman healer and our holy priest, just here, are standing right on top of each other, and we also have our pug warlock and our hunter here. Now, the problem is, right, this ret is divine storming. The reason why he's doing so much damage, and the reason why this target, some of these targets here are taking so much of the actual pressure from this warlock is because look how stacked they are here. Now, so for example, this warlock was, say, a little bit over here. The aim was a little bit over towards this fence. Our holy priest called Vesa was a little bit towards this tree, and our shaman was a little bit more towards the house here. Now, I know they were being kited around, and trying to kite around melee and such, but the problem was this rat had uptime on all four of you. This means we're going to use cooldowns because people are taking a lot of damage.
Priest in 3,
a lot more damage than the other ways. Let's see who else moves.
I'm blinking on switching on Shadow Priest. I'm blowing. I'm dead.
Again, something she's not really thinking about. Now, I'm not putting this all on our healers, but this is mainly going to be a healing fight, and that's why we end up losing it, right? Because as you can see, that we're pulling decent amount of damage, and our main combo isn't actually happened yet. Now, this is another problem that we had with this team fight as well, because we didn't actually end up getting the master bot early enough. Because the point about the mass grip is you're meant to get it off early. You're meant to get ideally to win a team fight. You want to get 2 mass grips off, right? So by doing this, you want to get a mass grip off early, get all the cooldowns of the healers. As you can see, the healers are in a good position here to be mass gripped. We could have got the affliction warlock, we could have got the rat, and we could have got the demon hunter we mass gripped about here, but we didn't. We got link used. Now, problem is, people who are high health. So maybe our monk about a decent amount of health, Hannibal about a decent amount of health, arms warrior at the time. Scorpion's not very high health. Thoradyr's not very high health either. So this link right here, basically it doesn't really have many targets that have a lot of high health. So if we go back like a little bit just before the link was dropped, as you can see here, this is just walk in, she presses link. Now, instantly during this link, Hannibal, as we see here, is one of the main targets in the link. Is already very low. Scorpio also very low. Elsa is not very. She's actually decently high health. Betty Blue, or as we call him, Nogga, he is also decently. Well, he's like 50% or so. So he's not going to gain anything from a link. And I also just don't get in the link. If I got in the link, I think I would have lived, and we could have maybe got a mass grip combo off. But so this is basically going to be the end of this team fight for the time being. Now, unfortunately, we do lose the pugs after this team fight because apparently it's the healer's fault, of course. Now, healing was low, but it wasn't anything to do with healing positioning. Sorry, it wasn't anything to do with healing rotation. It was simply because of healers either not being able to kite, DPS not kicking the warlock or the shadow priest enough, or even the elemental shaman, and also the main overall abilities there's just the enemy team just pulling more damage than us.
There's healing leaf and
As
house,
you
by
can
the way.
see, if we just look at the recount down here, as you can see, there is one of our team and 4 of the enemy team, and then the rest of us. Now, they're like our warlock. He was playing Affliction, I believe, at this time. Now, he should be up here if he's playing Affliction. If he's playing Destro, he should be around where Aim is right now. And if he's playing Demo, even if he gets set on, he should be anywhere around where I am and somewhere around there. So, it wasn't strictly on the healers, but there was stuff that they could have done, like not standing on top of each other, calling when they were going to use Link, and so we could actually get players to actually be in the Link and actually stack on the Link and use the entire team as the Link health, and then go for a mass grip out of that. Also, we didn't use mass grip at all, which is the main winning opportunity for this comp, basically. So we're going to skip on to the second team fight, which goes a bit better, because as you can see here, we start getting our opening pressure on the Warlock. I'll just play it for you.
Ray of Hope on
And we're calling cooldowns.
Stunful.
Now, again,
I'm blurring here.
the matters.
Do we have damage?
The
Stunning on
enemy
myself.
team has more
Yeah,
aggression than us.
I'm spell locked.
This is why
Look at
they're
Shadow
getting
Priest.
cooldowns faster.
Killing Pat.
This is why we're having to play on our back
On
foot.
SP.
Now,
Kicked him.
there is a lot of different ways you can play a team fight. You
Do we have
should be
damage?
trying to be aggressive,
I'm dead.
especially
Yes.
when you're opening a team fight of a base you don't have,
Okay,
because
let's
you
go.
don't need to fight on the
Don't let
flag
me
at
down.
all. They have this base, so
2,
it does not
1.
matter if we push in.
Caging
so say for
holy.
example, I'll just pause it here. So for example, we'd done what we just did, but the second we had entered the team fight, right? So we come across the water, we run here, and we mass grip right here, okay? What would then happen is all of the cooldowns you're about to see get used would have been used
I'm locked.
a minute or two
I
ago.
have aim.
Now, it's unfortunate that I actually get
I'll
CC'd
kick
here,
Nets on holy.
because we don't get...
Stunful.
They do a
Stun.
good counter by actually blinding into stun.
Stun.
However, we still
Done on you guys.
do get
you.
some like little callers like
Locked.
Iron Bark here, as you can see here, and also the
Druid
Druid
on Shadow.
skin. Now, this
Ah.
this Druid,
Stand holy.
me as the
Ray
target
on the Elsa.
should be looking at that as a switch target, because this Druid does not
Switch
have
on
any
elemental shaman
skins
for
or
now.
anything else at
What's
all.
minion back?
And we actually have enough CC
Tired.
to be able to CC the
Stunning
Holy
all
Pally
heals
and the
here.
Priest at the same time. Also, their healers are stacked as well.
Keep on early.
Good
So their
siphons.
healers weren't necessarily
Stunned again.
doing the best thing here. Now, again, let's just go back a little bit. I want to sort of look
Switch
at
on elemental shaman for now.
this
Watch
team
minion
fight a
back.
little bit as well from
Tired.
our healers'
Stunning all
perspective.
heals here.
So Hannibal and Scorpio come back in. Now we did the mass grip without them. Now this is another problem with the mass grip, which I'll go over in a minute. But what I just want to highlight is, look at this rep pally here. So we have again Vaso, Thoridir, a Warlock, and Aim all on top of each other basically. So they're not like completely on top of each other. It could be a lot worse. But let's see. Like, okay, the Shaman, this Elemental Shaman right here, dropped this in cap. How many people did he get? He got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if the Warlock had moved over here and stood here, and Vaso had moved like a little bit back, and then Elsa had maybe moved a little bit further, close to the flag, and then Aim had moved or stood where he was, he would have found this Shaman would have found it a lot harder to get 2 healers in a stun. Also, he would have found it a lot harder to actually get this set up. Now, the Ret saw this stun because they're probably all on voice. He probably called out. Now, what's about to happen is this Havoc is about to turn around and go over here with this Ret, and he's going to then start killing the healers because this Shaman on their voice said, I got double stun on 2 healers and some DPS. Right now, DPS isn't really important in this case here, but this is where the team fight is lost
Keep on early.
because
Good siphons.
I'm training the Ellie.
Stunned again.
Problem is, right? We kill him. He's already done the job that they need him to do, though.
As is spelling.
And as you can see here,
Still on Ellie.
like, they're starting to peel for him now. They're also all starting to push in. Now, something which I was noticing here as well, right? So, Thoridir is going to use her Earth Shield Totem here, which is good, okay? Now, the Ret is basically only hitting Thoridir. Now, something which I notice, and something that I'm started to do in Arena, is actually when Thoridir is actually using her Earth Shield Totem, basically what she'll do is she'll place it down, and if I force them either to come out of the Earth Shield Totem, or if they want to continue to hit her, I make sure that she has the entire health of the Earth Shield Totem to herself. So I don't stand in this circle at all. But if you look here, we have Vaso inside the circle who's not taking any damage, but is taking some little dot damage, so that takes away the health. We have Aim, who's getting cleaved down because he's standing next to Thorodere. We also have Naga or Betty Blue, who is also starting to get cleaved down, but I think he's actually moving away, which is good to
As a
see.
spelling.
Still on Ellie.
Yeah, he starts moving away, which is nice to see. Thank you, Phone.
Oh, I need.
And because of that, not just because of that, but also because of the earlier
Let's grip
stacking,
and bot.
also ends
Top
up
wall.
dying,
Landing
or
down.
Thorodere, sorry, ends up actually dying.
I'm going to
And at this point,
Top
they
wall
then
up.
just carry on training.
Cage
They
the
start,
him.
rotate down onto her.
Demon Hunter's
him,
going for
and then
ninja
he
on
dies,
Lighthouse.
and
I
we end
frozen
up
Vaso.
actually leaving.
He's
Now,
trapped to see if he's
I
one
will.
moment.
I'm happy to go over the rest of this game. But the problem is with this team fight, like 2 things are happening right now in this team fight.
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn this down
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'll try to
But
take
basically,
it,
what's happening now is
because
we've
we lost the
had
base
one
by the
pug
guys
leave,
in back.
And the rogue
so
is
the
here.
warlock
Dying.
has just left,
Just die.
and
we'll try one more
also
thing,
the problem that we're having now
different. We'll try different thing
is
now.
the team is very demotivated. They don't
They've
know.
got
They're
absolutely
fighting. Their
on
backs
point
against a wall. They don't know
CC
how to
and
push out this
Idiots.
team fight.
Take it
Now,
back now.
it's
Oh,
not
shit.
solely on the healers
try to
because,
freeze him
as
out.
you saw, we didn't check whether we got damage every time when we did the mass script.
Okay,
We didn't
if
do the
you
mass script
respawn
early
it,
enough,
I want
and
you to
also we didn't do
come
that.
back
So
to
it's not
the-
just on the healers. And I don't
back
want
to
this
the
video
bridge
to
where
come
I
off
am
as
now.
me just saying, oh, it's just the
Don't
healers.
be
Well,
seen.
here.
Come
Oh, you
exactly to
broke
where
it.
I
The
am now.
problem is the rogue is
But-
kind of here.
And never
But
mind,
the
so-
reason why they were better is they capitalized on the CC they got when they got double healers, when they punished positioning mistakes, when they got cooldowns, they switched off. We didn't punish cooldowns in the same way. There was 2 times where the druid used both skins, his personal skin and his ironbark. Therefore, he can be switched on, right? So I think I'm going to be recording some of the games tonight. We're going to be queuing again tonight, and I'm going to take some of this feedback in. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the feedback. If you are from the guild and part of this team, I hope this guide kind of video helped you of me analysing some of the games. I'm going to be doing some more of them, hopefully on some other of the games that we got from previous nights, whether it's from tonight or later on. As well, so I hope you guys enjoy it, as I said, and if you guys would like to see more of these, I'm also thinking about whether I should be streaming some of the RPGs, so let me know in the comment section down below about that, because as I'm debating about what I want to actually try and do, whether I want to do some more streaming and slightly less YouTube. But I do enjoy doing these videos for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy. Apologies if I kind of ranted a little bit, but I'm going to be doing better at these analyze videos. I want to do some more of these because I think it's going to help the RPG team get better, and also going to help me as a player and a target caller get better as well, to notice little things like cooldowns. Also, I have a different UI in tonight's games, so I'd like to thank us for watching that, and if you want me to talk over some of my thinking or some of my feelings when it comes to that, then let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it with a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to be subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.